This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Dawson James Small Cap Growth Conference 2016 in Jupiter, Florida. I have with me Thomas Keuer, ARCA biopharma. It's a publicly traded company on NASDAQ, and the symbol is ABIO. Tom, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you. A pleasure to be here.
It's good to have you. Let's start out with an overview of the company for our audience.
Okay. ARCA biopharma is a biopharmaceutical company located in Colorado. We're right between Denver and Boulder, Colorado. ARCA is focused on developing pharmacogenetically targeted medicines to treat cardiovascular disease. Our founder and our management team has a lot of experience in developing cardiovascular therapies and taking them to regulatory approval. And our lead product has the potential of becoming the first genetically targeted therapy in the cardiovascular space.
A absolutely huge market, am I correct?
That's true. Our initial indication is atrial fibrillation in heart failure patients, and there are no approved therapies now for the treatment of AF and heart failure, so this is truly an unmet medical need. Atrial fibrillation is an epidemic disease around the world. There are about 5 million patients in the US with AF and about another 6 million in Europe. And it's estimated that by the year 2020, the global market for AF therapeutics will be around $12 billion, so it is a big opportunity.
How does it work?
We target our drug based on a patient's genetics. Our drug is called Gencaro. It's a small molecule solid oral dosage drug, and again, we target it to the most favorable genotype of patients to get the most benefit. So we're currently running a phase 2b/3 clinical trial in atrial fibrillation and heart failure, and we have a companion diagnostic that we use to target the drug to the right subset of patients. And that represents about 50% of the overall patient population, so it's a big subset.
Where are these trials being conducted?
We're running the study right now. It's called Genetic AF, and it's being conducted in the United States and Canada at about 65 sites. And we've also just announced that we've initiated the trial in Europe, and we've had our first patients enrolled in Europe, actually. So we're expanding it.
Where does the science all come from?
So ARCA was founded by Dr. Michael Bristow. Mike is also our CEO and Chief Medical Officer. And Mike is a world-renowned cardiologist. In addition to his very strong scientific and academic research background, he's also been a successful entrepreneur. In fact, Mike founded a company called Myogen. This was another cardiovascular company based in Colorado. They developed a drug called ambrisentan, and they were acquired by Gilead back in 2006 for about $2.5 billion. And about 2/3 of the team at ARCA have that history of success with Myogen. And so we have people who've done it before and can do it again.
Are you tied to a university?
Yeah, the original technology comes out of Mike's work at the University of Colorado. He has a research lab there. He is a professor of medicine there, and he was the former head of cardiology at University of Colorado Health Sciences Center.
Are you working with any particular partners that you'd like to share with us? I'm sure you've had some experience out there.
Yes, we're fortunate to have some very good collaborators and also investors in ARCA. For the Genetic AF trial, we're partnered with LabCorp, Laboratory Corporation of America. They're the world's largest healthcare diagnostics company, and they're our partner for development of the companion diagnostic genetic tests that we use to target the drug. Also, we're partnered with Medtronic, the world's largest medical technology company. And Medtronic provides implantable devices that allow a continuous monitoring of rhythm events for these patients. So it gives us a real powerful data tool for those patients.
Wow, so you have diagnostics, monitoring, treatment. That's interesting.
That's right. Yeah, the trial is definitely cutting edge. We feel like we'll be the first, if approved, the first genetically targeted drug in the entire cardiovascular space. I also wanted to mention we do have a very strong group of institutional and venture capital investors. That includes Venrock, NEA, RA Capital, Franklin Templeton, and Tekla Life Sciences, among others. So we have great financial backing as well.
Wrap it all together for me between the diagnostics, the monitoring, and the treatment. How does it all work with the patient?
Sure. So we have a companion diagnostic that allows us to evaluate a patient's genetic profile, and that allows us to choose the right patient to give the drug to based on response to the drug. So we use the test, we determine the genotype, and then we target the drug to the patients that have the most favorable genotype in terms of response.
Let's get your website out there for our investor audience.
Yeah, you can find more information on ARCA at our website. It's www.arcabio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Keuer, ARCA biopharma, publicly traded company on NASDAQ, and the symbol is ABIO. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the Dawson James Small Cap Growth Conference 2016 right here in Jupiter, Florida. Tom, pleasure having you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.